Hello! Today I have a relatively quick video and it's going to be talking about 5 maps I would like to see in Marvel Rivals. There's a lot of different locations and I'm just trying to narrow it down to the 5 ones I want to see the most. But feel free to let me know the ones that you guys would like to see instead. Let's just get right to it. This first map I'm going to talk about first because there's already hints for the next season of Marvel Rivals to be Hellfire Gala. There's hints, it's not confirmed, but people are finding leaks of Emma Frost and Jean, and so who knows? And it's Krakoa. I would love to see Krakoa. It is the mutant nation. In the current continuity of the comics, it's blended, it's like merged with the White Hot Room. But who knows what they'll do in Marvel Rivals if they bring it to Krakoa. And I think Krakoa would be so cool. There's so many cool locations in Krakoa that would just look really cool. Additionally, I think the map would be either a domination map, maybe a convergence map, or even a free-for-all map. And the thing is, we could have multiple locations used for maps, you know? It'd just be cool to see Krakoa in its nature, glory, see the portals, see a bunch of different locations, like the arena. Like the arena could be like part of a convergencing or domination, like one of the maps for domination mode. Freaking the Quiet Council room. That'd be so cool. I'm just imagining it right now. It'd be awesome. I would love to see Krakoa. And on top of that as well, Araka would also be a really cool map that could be related to Krakoa. And so I'm just down. I'm just down for whatever for Krakoa. Next map I'm going to talk about is Savage Lands. I would love Savage Lands so much. I just think the whole nature, like prehistoric nature vibe for it would look really cool in Marvel Rivals. And I also think there could be a lot of stage or map hazards. So you know how in like Wakanda maps there's some hazards where like there'll be explosions or wind blowing up. I'm just imagining what if there's just a bunch of dinosaurs just trying to kill you. Savage Lands I think could be used as domination map or a convoy map. I'm just imagining like you could just be trying to bring something further into the Savage Lands, like, or try to escape with something. I don't know, who knows. Next up is Murderworld. I would love to see Murderworld. Murderworld is created by Arcade, and I think it's just a perfect map for a Marvel video game. It was already in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, and I just think it'd be a cool map to see in Marvel Rivals. I think there's just so much potential for so much fun. It could look like an amusement park, or it could just look like a giant pinball machine. It just has to look crazy with a bunch of stage hazards and breakable things, because that's what Murderworld does. It's trying to kill you. Yeah. I think Murderworld could be a really cool convergence map, or even a free-for-all map, because I think there's just a lot of potential just for a lot of shenanigans to happen on a Murderworld map. I don't know. I think Murderworld would honestly look pretty unique in the terms of a lot of the maps we have so far in Marvel Rivals. I don't know, I just think it'd be fun. It'd be whimsical. Next up is Atlantis. I like Atlantis a lot in Marvel and in DC. But I like the way Atlantis looks. It's just like this underwater nation. Looks really cool, a lot of cool colors. It's also Namor's place, so let him have his thing. I think a convoy map would make the most sense, like maybe like going through the streets and trying to get into the throne room with the convoy, or something like that. I have no idea, but I just think it'd look really cool. And the last one I'm going to talk about is the Raft. If you don't know what the Raft is, it is pretty much like this super holding prison for super villains and superheroes alike. If you remember at the end of Captain America Civil War, that's where some of the people were held. If you watch Jessica Jones, that's where Trish is. I think the Raft would be cool, and I think it'd be a really fun convergence map if you're trying to get in and then you capture the point and you're breaking people out. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be super fun. I think that also lends a lot of interesting story potential for the map. It's like, ooh, who are we breaking out? Who are we breaking out? Could be a character that's gonna be in the game. I don't know, I think that'd be really fun. And each of these maps could potentially hint to future characters as well. I already mentioned it with Krakoa that Emma Frost and Jean could be part of like the introduction there. They could be introduced when Krakoa gets in. Because again, if we're doing Hellfire Gala next season, which I would love that, then we need Emma Frost, we need Jean Grey, and my boy Colossus, please. He looks so good. I just want Colossus in the game. The only way I'll willingly play Vanguard. Please, my friend doesn't want to be a Vanguard by himself. But I'm also wondering for like Savage Lands, like if we ever get Khazar. Or if we want to go fucking wild with villains like Sauron. Sauron could be introduced. Murderworld would be cool. I don't know if they'd ever bring arcade into the game, but that'd be pretty cool. Atlantis, we already have Namor, but like if there's any other characters, like I don't know, Wave or Namora. I don't know. And the Raft has so much potential. The Raft has so much potential with any sort of character to be in. Fuck, are we gonna get Hellcat? Trish? I don't know. I'm gonna have 4 honorable mentions here. Because there are some locations I would love to see, but I just like the other 5 more. But first one is Kunlun. I think Kunlun would look really cool. We have Iron Fist in the game. We could have more introduction to Kunlun that way. Nowhere would also be cool. That's kind of where the Guardians of the Galaxy hang out. Latveria, which is Doctor Doom's whole nation. I'm actually surprised. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a season eventually where we get Latveria, where that's going to be like where the climax of the story they're trying to tell is probably going to come at. And then the last honorable mention I'm going to have is Portal City of Pan, which is a really cool city that has these portals that connect a bunch of different cities together. I don't remember all of the cities that are connected together. I know it's like Seoul, I think like off coast of like San Francisco, but it has a bunch of potential just to have a bunch of different locations in one map. And so I think that'd be cool. So this was a relatively quick video for once. But yeah, let me know what kind of maps would you guys like to see in Marvel Rivals? Because there's a lot of different locations in Marvel that would be really fascinating to see. I think even like honorable mention of Helicarrier would be really cool. I don't know. There's a lot of potential. And then also like what kind of map do you think they would be? Like a domination map, convoy, convergence, a free-for-all map, Doom Mash, I don't know. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So this one's relatively quick. But I think it'd be really cool to know, to see like, or read about what you guys would like to see as well. And until next time, have a good one.